Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Is this it? Yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time. Follow our official social media handles for your daily fix of hype and adrenaline. Online, GMA Sports. Tapatan ng mga may kailangang patunayan at kailangang makangat sa palakasan. They're out to give it all they've got. This Sunday, 12 noon, JRU Lady Bombers versus Beda Lady Red Spikers. Perpetua Lady Altas versus San Sebastian Lady Stags sa NCAA Season 98 Women's Volleyball. Live on GTV at mapapanood online ng lahat ng volleyball games. It's on. Which team wants to push the series to the limit and which team wants to end it quickly?
Always on attack mode. What a move!
Pagkakaalaman na sa inyong NCAA Season 98 Juniors Basketball Final 4. Letran versus Mapua sa first game. San Beda versus LSGH naman sa second game. Catch it here on GTV and online. This 2023, watch these athletes bring pride and honor to their schools.
Everything to gain, nothing to lose.
Mapa opensa, mapa depensa, and she goes dashing and smashing on that play.
Kailangan din ang championship experience.
And with bigger halftime performances.
We are the #1 team right now.
This is what greatness is all about.
Take a look at that again. Down the line finish.
This is your NCAA Season 98 on GTV. The ladies are here to rule. NCAA Season 98 Women's Volleyball. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 12 noon.
Sabi nila, mas masaya pag may kasama.
Highly successful.
Laro ba kayo?
Widely engaging. Perfectly beautiful. Experience the best with Synergy, producer of remarkably acclaimed multimedia events and sports entertainment, delivering powerful performances, non-stop energy, and impeccable stage spectacles. Absolutely must-watch masterpieces from versatile artists in this 2023. Be part of more world-class experiential initiatives, only from your Synergy. Ang mahalagang panlokal na balita makararating sa inyo sa pangunguna ng GMA Regional TV sa Luzon, 1 North Central Luzon, Balitang Southern Tagalog, Balitang Bicolandia sa Visayas, Balitang Bisdak, 1 Western Visayas, at sa Mindanao, 1 Mindanao. Weekdays, 5 p.m. on GMA Regional TV channels. Interesting topics and insightful conversations with one of the country's veteran and most award-winning journalists, Howie Severino. The Howie Severino podcast was hailed as one of Spotify's best new podcasts and has consistently been one of the top Philippine podcasts since its launch. The Howie Severino podcast. New episodes streams every Thursday on major streaming platforms. Stay updated with Nelson Canlas.
Nabasted ka na ba? No?
Oh, ako with confidence ha.
The online source for anything showbiz.
Teka muna, Ray, ha? Meron akong sorpresa sa iyo.
Oh, ay!
The latest celebrity news. Bago pa kumalat para sa ating mga updaters.
7 months mo kinim-kim ito. Bakit ngayon mo lang nailabas?
Aga kong biyak.
Pakitanong po kung ang reason ng breakup ni Carla.
Wow, talagang diretso ha.
Ipagpatuloy mo yung prinsipyo na sa gagawin mo, huwag kang manakit, be fair, and be grateful.
Updated with Nelson Canlas, streaming Fridays. May gusto ka bang pag-usapan? May nais ka bang malaman? Kailangan mo ba ng kausap?
At some point, life has to go on.
O kahit kachismisan?
Once you lose your respect for a person, yung love never mo na siya mababalik.
If you measure 3.67 inches or less, then that's a micropenis.
Do you really have to go through all these rules before you focus on yourself?
Kapuso, kahit ano pa yan, i-share mo lang. Kasama si Dr. Ana Tuazon. Nasaan ka man, nandito kami. Makikinig at makikipagkwentuhan.
Email us at sharekolang@gmanews.tv.
Dahil sa buhay, lamang ang may karamay. #ShareKolang.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihinga.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng barel.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
And analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso sa presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh, sobra.
Gusto na lang daw po niyang umuwi na. Doon na lang daw po siya mamatay sa Pilipinas.
Empowered by young producers and innovative mobile journalists.
Catch us at GMA News and Public Affairs TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube channels. Stand with us, stand for truth.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know, available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs, Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Is this it? Yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time. Follow our official social media handles for your daily fix of hype and adrenaline. Online, GMA Sports. Tapatan ng mga may kailangang patunayan at kailangang makangat sa palakasan. They're out to give it all they've got. This Sunday, 12 noon, JRU Lady Bombers versus Beda Lady Red Spikers. Perpetua Lady Altas versus San Sebastian Lady Stags sa NCAA Season 98 Women's Volleyball. Live on GTV at mapapanood online ang lahat ng volleyball games. It's on. Which team wants to push the series to the limit and which team wants to end it quickly?
Always on attack mode. What a move!
Pagkakaalaman na sa inyong NCAA Season 98 Juniors Basketball Final 4. Letran versus Mapua sa first game. San Beda versus LSGH naman sa second game. Catch it here on GTV and online. This 2023, watch these athletes bring pride and honor to their schools.
Everything to gain, nothing to lose.
Mapa opensa, mapa depensa, and she goes dashing and smashing on that play.
Kailangan din ang championship experience.
And with bigger halftime performances.
We are the #1 team right now.
This is what greatness is all about.
Take a look at that again. Down the line finish.
This is your NCAA Season 98 on GTV. The ladies are here to rule. NCAA Season 98 Women's Volleyball. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 12 noon.
Sabi nila, mas masaya pag may kasama.
Highly successful.
Marunong ba kayo?
Widely engaging. Perfectly beautiful. Experience the best with Synergy, producer of remarkably acclaimed multimedia events and sports entertainment, delivering powerful performances, non-stop energy, and impeccable stage spectacles. Absolutely must-watch.
Magandang tanghali po mga kapuso mula pa rin dito sa tahanan ng inyong NCAA Season 98 Volleyball sa San Andres Sports Complex sa lungsod ng Maynila. We're greeting everybody live on GTV, also streaming on FB Live and our YouTube channel. Just go to NCAA Philippines for free. You can watch us for free and also on GMA Sports PH. Up ahead, it will be two teams aching for a win. 0-4, JRU Lady Bombers and the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. And now let's head on over to courtside to our Coliseum announcer to find out the starting six.
Magandang tanghali mga kapuso mula sa San Andres Sports Complex, Manila. Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 98 Achieve Greatness Every Day. Live ngayon sa GTV Worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. At may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website at sa YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Presenting our officials for match number 23 of the Women's Division. First referee, Iñaki Ramos, National Referee. Second referee, Spinks Cabusa, National Referee. Let's meet our teams. First, the Jose Rizal University Lady Bombers. And their opponents, the San Beda University Lady Red Spikers. Introducing the starting lineups, beginning with the JRU Lady Bombers. Middle blocker number 7, team captain Sid Niegos. Outside hitter number 3, Kai Hazareno. Outside hitter number 8, Risa Rose. Opposite spiker number 9, May Ruiz. Setter number 10, Inday Laurente. Middle blocker number 16, Kring Batara. Their starting libero is number 5, Yanyan Alonia. The head coach of the Lady Bombers is Mia Yoseco. And now the starting 6 for the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. Middle blocker number 13, team captain Trisha Paras. Opposite spiker number 2, Klein Abraham. Outside hitter number 5, Chai Castillo. Setter number 8, Pachi Senzon. Middle blocker number 15, Ading Tayag. Outside hitter number 17, Kat Molina. Their starting libero is number 1, Miles Gregorio. The head coach of the Red Spikers is Ariel De La Cruz.
Let's take a look at the starting 6. First, under head coach Mia Yoseco on her 9th or 10th year. She's not even sure, but that's how long she's been with the JRU program. Of course, no changes here. It will still be May Ruiz on the opposite starting setter. As always, Inday Laurente. The two open hitters will be Riza Rose and Kayla Hazareno. And Sid Niegos and Kring Batara will be the middle blockers. Starting libero is Yanyan Alonia. Para naman dito sa San Beda, also no changes. Team captain Trisha Paras is a middle blocker along with Kat Molina. Pachi Senzon is their starting setter. Starting libero is Miles Gregorio. Chai Castillo coming off that injury last match. 5-setter of a match, ramping up. She is starting along with Marian Tayag, who's also starting. Kat Molina also with that sprained ankle. San Beda in red, JRU in yellow. And off we go. Andre Felix kasama si Gaira Baroga. And first to score is the heavy hitter May Ruiz for JRU. Magandang hapon sa'yo, Gaira Baroga.
Good afternoon, Andre. It's gonna be a good match today.
Welcome to the club. We'll see. Let's find out. It's still a long way to go. Here's Kring Batara now to serve the rookie. She'll have 5 more years to play in the NCAA. Bright looking future for Kring. Good hit mula kay Castillo. Paras goes to Abraham. Here's one player that you have to watch out for as well. It's Klein Abraham, and she's a lefty, 5'7", rookie, 20 years old. 20 years old, and as you can see, batang-bata pa.
Yes, and I also like how she made the kill without any approach. Talagang tumalon lang siya and she just put the ball over and got the point. Nice set by Pachi.
Here's Ruiz, goes to Riza. Pachi again, back sets Klein. And Abraham scores off the blocker, so far so good for the rookie. Back-to-back hits for Abraham.
So far, what I've seen here from Pachi Senzon's first set, she's been doing low sets compared to last year's high sets.
Oh, that was a good serve. Tika ng ace, but a free ball. Babalik sa Beda. Where will Senzon go? Pachi again to Abraham. Why not? But that time, the rookie is long and out. May kasamang gigil. Yan naman yung parang kumbaga, para sa rookie, yung mga mistakes, rookie mistakes.
Yes, yes.
As you want to call it.
But she has a bright future ahead of her here at the NCAA.
Very bright. A lot of rookies with bright futures here. Oh, over-received. But up, there was Paras. Laurente goes to Ruiz. Cross-court. Battle of winless teams in the NCAA. Abraham cross-court. Inangat ni Laurente. Alonia was the one who set it up for Hazareno.
That was a good adjustment from Hazareno because you could see that the ball went short but she was actually expecting a long set. So she just went for a little run on that one and also went on the side of the blocker.
Hazareno in second year. Now, let's also bring in more teammates of ours here for this broadcast as Hazareno attacks again, back-to-back for Kai. Hazareno, Kyla starting off strong. JRU up 2. Let's bring in first, Julia reporting for San Beda. Magandang hapon, Julia.
Magandang hapon, Andre and Gaira. Manalo, yan ang bukang bibig ng Lady Red Spikers. Nang tanungin ko sila kung ano na nga ba ang plano, kaya ang tanong sa kanila ni Coach Ariel de la Cruz, paano ba manalo? Simple lamang daw ang sagot dyan. Ito ay magtrabaho, paghirapan, at higit sa lahat ay panindigan hanggang dulo. Even though the Lady Red Spikers fell short in their last game, Spiker, third libero, Maxine Tayag is back to spiking, stepped up. Dahil dito, alam natin na di mauubusan ng bangis ang Lady Red Spikers. Andre and Gaira, ang laban daw ngayon ay laban ng kung sino ang mas lamang. Ayun lang, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat sa iyo for that report. Julia, will get back to you again as we see.
Point goes to the Lady Bombers.
Point go. Oh, so that's out. I thought that was
it actually hit the net.
Oh,
it hit the net, not the hands.
Akala ko check out eh. Now here's May Ruiz. Senzon, toss to Molina. Molina suffered that sprained ankle last Friday in that 5-set match, but she returned. Here's Molina. This time she goes over, but it's out para kay Kat Molina.
We were talking about earlier how Senzon has been doing low fast sets, although I think Molina had a hard time adjusting there because the set was a little too low for her.
Ruiz still serving for JRU. Good first ball. Senzon goes to Abraham. And rookie looking good here. Glenn Abraham. So far, so good. She's ready to serve now as we turn things over to the other side. Now let's listen and bring in Cyril Sanchez for the JRU Lady Bombers. Magandang tanghali sa'yo, Cyril.
Magandang tanghali, Andre and Gaira. Let's take a trip back on memory lane muna with the JRU Lady Bombers. Last season, 97, it took them 5 full games before they were able to get their first W. And even if they had this delayed triumph inside the league, they were still able to clinch a spot in the Final Four. And this record serves as a hope for the Lady Bombers as they share with me that they are the team hungrier for a win today. And beyond this hope, they also acknowledge that it's going to be a double hustle, especially as Laika Egera will still not be able to play because of continued muscle spasm in her neck. Andrew and Gaira, kung sa basketball meron tayong heavy bombers, sa araw na ito, sabi nila, it's gonna be the JRU Lady Hungry Bombers. What do you guys think?
That's a great report, by the way, Cyril. Thank you for that. Yes, I think both teams are hungry, and they're very hungry for a win as Negos breaks down the wall there. That's the thing, Gaira, when you're on a losing skid and then you're against another team that's also hungry. Patibayan na lang as we take a look at an amazing spike. And sabi nga ni Cyril, they're the hungry Lady Bombers, but also expect a fight from the hungry Lady Red Spikers. Molina. Yeah.
Especially from Abraham. You mentioned earlier.
5 points? 5 na ba si Abraham? 5 na, no?
She made 5 points and they have 7 points so far.
Here's Catlea, Jewel Molina, Kat, the Bicolana.
Kat Molina.
Had that, sabi niya, namamaga pa daw yung kanyang ankle. But of course, she's ready to go. And a service ace for Kat. We're off to our first technical timeout here in the first set. We're in for a long one, a good one at that. Let's take a look at the fast serve before we take this quick break. Beda up against JRU, both winless teams. So far, 0-4. We'll take a quick timeout. Stay tuned.
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Here's the game, yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time.
Before we resume our first set, we're off to the first technical timeouts and Beda up 8-7. Gyra, let's take a look at the updated team standings. Yesterday was a scare for the Benil Lady Blazers, but they survived the LPU Lady Pirates in 5 grueling sets. That was their first 5-setter in a long, long time. But their record still is intact, 23-0, undefeated since 2019. Over-received, but good save by Abraham. And things are heating up as we saw that team standings. Talagang painit na painit as we're in the middle of this single round robin format of our quick NCAA tournament.
Yes, as we said earlier, both teams are winless. So may the better team and who wants it more, that team will win today.
Maybe the Final Four picture may be bleak already dahil parang 0-4 for both these teams, but you never know because ang dami nagtatabla-tabla in the middle of the pack. So you might be able, well, unless may sweep na naman, then may step ladder, then things get more complicated. Service ace there for Kai Hasareno. Kyla is also a player that has to step up. When I was talking to Coach Mia earlier, kasi wala na siyang Dali Versosa, wala na siyang Shola Alvarez.
Yes.
She used to have that go-to, yung kailangan mo ng puntos, pupuntahan mo as we take a look at Castillo attacking there. And Hasareno is one of the players na talagang sabi ni Coach Mia na inaasahan niya.
And I think if she does, I think she knows her role right now in the team. So she will really step up. You can already see her body language here. She's really been wanting to get the balls more.
Good serve there for Taya. Oh, good set.
That was such an offensive drop ball.
Yeah. Oh, but back-to-back points for China Castillo. Chai, well, she played in the last match, but she had to leave because of cramps. She was cramping up to Castillo. She was in so much pain that she didn't even play in the 5th set anymore.
But we can see na gusto niyang bumawi and she's putting a lot of variations in her hits.
Here she is again. That time, blockers were there and Ina na save. Inday Laurente. JRU setter, and look at her, like springs on her legs. Si Laurente, talagang ang baba nung pick-up ng talon niya. And here she
for
is
that
now.
good elevation.
Yeah. Here's Inday, the veteran setter for JRU. Castillo again, they keep on going to her. That time she checks it out. And props to Pachi for Senzon. Going now, kasi kanina pinupuntahan si Abraham eh.
Yes.
Diba sa opposite ngayon? Okay, let's activate China. Let's get her going. And here's Pachi. Good serve. Alonte with the first ball. Laurente activating Rose. Laurente with a dig. Rose could not save it.
Attack error point goes to the Lady Red Spikers.
Up front for San Beda, it's Castillo, Abraham, and Paras. Pachi at the back now serving. Good serve again. Alonia with a great first ball. And the attack is good. Para kay May Ruiz.
Double contact violation.
A double
Point
contact
goes
violation.
to the Lady Bombers.
Also for Beda, so point for JRU. It's been back and forth we go here. Senzon, the back set. Abraham, nakabang si Rose with a block. Back row attack. Molina, not over, straight to the net. That was also low set. We got Jesse Molina. We're tied at 12 all. Still serving for JRU. Crisanta, Gale, or Kring Batara, the 18-year-old rookie middle blocker. Senzon. Abraham again. Diego Senrose with double block. Castillo. Batara with a save. Rose will attack. Senzon keeps on going to Abraham, and that one's in for Klein.
Line Abraham.
Abraham has been loving Pachi Senzon sets because talagang tugma sila in terms of the sets and the height that Pachi's been setting. That was a really good angle from her too. Although
Error there.
Service error.
From
Point goes to
service
the Lady
line. And
Bombers.
see Chai Castillo, which ties things up at 13 all. Earlier today, the San Beda Red Spikers sweeping the JRU Heavy Bombers in straight sets. Both teams coming off 5-set losses. JRU last Wednesday against Mapua, San Beda against EAC last Friday. Kat Molina. 3 points now para kay Kat.
that was a good angled hit and maganda na hindi niya binaon. Hinabaan niya yung palo niya for more variation.
It doesn't seem like she's coming off that twisted ankle to see Kat and Hasareno's attack hitting the antenna. But that will be an attack error.
Ball out, point goes
Ball
to the
out.
Lady Red Spikers.
A 2-point lead para sa San Beda. Let's take a look at that attack from Kai.
You could see that the set was already long.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
she tried to put it down the line because there were no blockers.
Abraham that time not over for the rookie.
Attack error. Point goes to
You know,
the
but I
Lady
like the
Bombers.
demeanor nito si Abraham. She just smiles a lot.
He's just trying to keep composed
Yeah.
during the whole game.
And we see the veterans here. Pachi Senzon on your left, the setter, and Kat Molina on your right. Now Senzon back to Abraham. That time it goes through. Alonia. Now they'll give. Oh!
Miscommunication. I think that's what our coach, my former coaches have told me before. Pag merong ganyan, kunin nyo na. Huwag na kayo magturo.
Huwag na kayo mag-alangan.
Yes.
Nag-alangan pareho. And we'll take another quick break. Second technical timeout. Stay tuned only here to GTV.
It's on. Which team wants to push the series to the limit and which team wants to end it quickly?
Always on attack mode. What a move!
Pagkakaalaman na sa inyong NCAA Season 98 Juniors Basketball Final 4. Letran versus Mapua sa first game. San Beda versus LSGH naman sa second game. Catch it here on GTV and online. It's
Let's go back to JRU's last match. They did win the third set there against Mapua, but eventually falling short in 4 against the Mapua Lady Cardinals. Errors, both teams pretty much identical numbers here. JRU just with more errors by 1 against Mapua. And isa yun sa mga pinangihinayangan din ni Coach Mia Tuseco in that match last week. As we see the rookie, Abraham, with 6 points now. Rookie looking good. As early as now, Abraham actually had 12 points. There were 4 players in double figures in that 5-set loss to EAC last Friday.
We can see Pachi talking to the first referee here.
Kasi madidelay tayo. Pero yung salita niya kasi hindi maganda. Pagka ganyan, miskanta kasi. Ha? Pag sabi mo, warning lang namin siya. Kasi yung salita niya na yun, mag-focus lang ng hindi maganda eh. Coach, yung ano eh, yan na lang po. Pero pakita ko kasi.
Ito yellow.
Warningan mo kasi yung salita niya hindi na maganda eh. Ha?
Dilaw?
Oo.
So, Okay.
I heard
Mukhang bibigyan ng yellow card. Bibigyan ng yellow card si coach dito.
because there were words
So,
that were heard that the referees
yeah,
didn't like.
Referee Spink Abusa telling, having a chat with the referee Iñaki Ramos, and they're saying hindi na maganda daw yung sinasabi ni Coach Ariel, and kaya sabi, warningan mo. So, bibigyan ng yellow card.
Because it might cause more conflict, the referee said.
And Pachi also relayed that to Coach Ariel. And off we go. Abraham to serve. They're up 2. San Beda. Good serve by the rookie.
Set to the open.
Azareno. And that one's out.
What we've been mentioning about Hazareno
Ball
earlier
out,
is
point
that
goes
she
to the Lady Red
likes
Spikers.
hitting on the sides of the blockers.
Yeah.
It's just that she's putting too much angle on her hits right now. That's why her spike, that spike went out.
Laurente goes to Niegos for a quick. Molina is there. Single coverage. Free ball para sa San Beda. Senzon goes to Molina.
Molina really feeling her spike and her kill.
4 points now for Catch. Timeout. Coach Mia Tioseco. They're down 4.
Pero hindi over-eager. Okay, nangyari sa atin, hindi tayo natatarante, over-eager eh. Okay, gumaan masyado, kailangan natin kumalma, girls. Kasi ang error nang gagaling sa atin. Okay? So, one good reception, ikot tayo. 4 points away.
So Coach Mia clarifying na hindi naman tayo kinakabahan, over-eager. Meaning, syempre, mas yung may gigil.
Yes.
It's that gigil factor.
Which is, you can really see that kasi these two teams really want their first win. Pero yung team na pinaka-composed, mas composed and mas relaxed, yun yung mananalo eh.
Good drop ball by Laurente. Pachi goes to Molina. And Molina now feeling it. 5 points. May sprained ankle ba talaga to si Kat? Kasi kanina sabi ko, ano Kat? So sabi niya, namamaga pa to yung ankle niya. She sprained. And it's heavily tipped, as you can see. I think left ankle right there. Doesn't look like she's nursing that injury. Oh, what a block again. Molina!
You can really see her heart that she's trying to do her best, although she has been injured the past game. Pero makikita mo kasi talaga yung puso ng isang atleta, pusong kampiyon.
Yun! Molina didn't play in the third set last Friday. But that time, Hazareno converts, goes through. And then, nawala si Kat, nawala siya, then bumalik na lang siya ng fourth set. And then, nagtuloy-tuloy na as we see Kyla Hazareno here converting. Service ace for Sid Niegos. And here come the Lady Bombers. Let's see if they can build on this momentum. Down 4. And again, going back to the report of Cyril, the hungry Lady Bombers. But right now, the Lady Red Spikers look hungrier. Oh, free ball. Tan sa pataka, buhay pa. Oh, Abraham! It's still alive. Hazareno, another chance. Senzon. Molina!
Things are really heating up for Molina. You can see from her facial reactions that she's been loving Pachi's sets and also loving her own spikes.
7 points in total for Kat, but I think 4 yung last points galing kay Molina, kung di ako nagkakamali. Last 4 points of San Beda coming from number 17, Kat Molina. Laurente. Azareno. This time from the opposite. Senzon. Now China. Inangat ni Ruiz, ni Rose, nakatawid si Bataka. Laurente, Hazareno now, the open, and that's her spot. Kanina kita mo, she tried to hit from the opposite.
Yes.
Then she went back to her comfortable spot, which is the open, and there she is going down the line.
It is her comfort zone, but she's giving a lot of things for her team to make points. Kasi kanina, she's been going cross-court. Now she went down the line and a service ace from her.
And now Coach Ariel doesn't like what he's seeing. He will call a timeout.
Timeout, San Beda University.
Hey, i-adjust niya muna. Mind, tanga mo galing. Dito ka, bakit kailangan mong pa-side dyan? Hayaan mo ng receiver dyan. Ang pwede mag-side step. Kailangan natin ng first ball, guys. Pag makapag-first ball tayo, maka-atake tayo. Yan ang kahinaan natin. Pag wala tayong first ball, hindi tayo maka-atake. Anong gagawin natin? Pilitin natin rumisip ng maayos. Dali natin yung bola dyan. Ha? Saka tayo atake.
Okay, Coach Saray, isa pa!
Coach asking for that timeout to remind his players that we need a first ball para nga maka-atake. And also, which is true naman, kasi how can the setter give good sets pag nahihirapan din silang maka-receive?
It is 18 serving 21. Good serve mula kay Hasareno and an ace from Kyla Hasareno. The 5'5" open hitter, 23 years old from Sorsogon, has 2 more years. Her second season in the NCAA.
That was a good target for her because she was targeting the middle of the libero and the spiker, although now it was too strong for her.
Yun yung gigil na sinasabi ni Coach Mia na kailangan iwasan. Dayago na good serve. Inangat ni Alonia now. Rose goes through! And you have to activate Risa. That's her first point. That's Rose's first point. Remember, Risa came from the 23-point output against Mapua.
But what San Beda should also do is try not to target the libero because JRU has been having really, really good receptions and also hits. So I think they should have another target, which is not the libero because it is their specialty.
Yeah. And ito, JRU now just down 1, 21 serving 22. Kat Molina has that fierce look in her face. Senzon goes to Castillo and a much needed point para sa San Beda. Fourth point for Chai. China checking it out.
Good hit from her too because she saw that there were 2 blockers in front of her, so why not use the hand that's almost out already.
Senzon, the back set, Abraham. What you can do, I can also do, sabi ni Abraham. And timeout Coach Mia because San Beda already at set point. Pakinggan natin si Coach Mia and JRU.
Okay? Kapitan natin ha. Kapit tayo. Isa pa. Okay? Kapit tayo. Let's go.
Not much instruction from Coach Mia, but she just said na kapit tayo kasi San Beda is 1 point away, but also they are 3 points away from getting an extension. So hopefully we see JRU fighting back after this timeout.
3 set points
San Beda now
for JRU.
set point.
Here's Riza. It's a point for Riza Rose. Parisha Paras for San Beda up front.
Service out, point goes to the Lady
On the
Bombers.
side of San Beda, now
Senzon, that could be a costly error.
They should lessen their errors here because JRU is 2 points away.
Now service specialist, Danica Villanueva in. Let's see. Doing what she does best, which is to serve. Senzon goes to China. Doesn't matter if you bring in a service specialist. I will check this one out. And China finishes the first set 25-22 for San Beda.
San Beda wins it 25-22.
May gusto ka bang pag-usapan? May nais ka bang malaman? Kailangan mo ba ng kausap?
At some point, life has to go on.
O kahit kachismisan?
Once you lose your respect for a person, yung love never mo na siya mababalik.
If you measure 3.67 inches or less, then that's a micropenis.
Do you really have to go through all these roles before you focus on yourself?
Kapuso, kahit ano pa yan, i-share mo lang. Kasama si Dr. Ana Tuazon. Nasaan ka man, nandito kami. Makikinig at makikipagkwentuhan.
Email us at sharekolang@gmanews.tv.
Dahil sa buhay, lamang ang may karamay. #ShareKolang. Stay updated with Nelson Canlas.
Nabasted ka na ba? No. Oh, ako with confidence ha.
The online source for anything showbiz.
Teka muna rin.
From the JRU Lady Bombers, again, both teams still winless, 0-4. And Abraham having a good first set with 6 points for the rookie in set number 1. And then, para naman sa JRU, they also had some good runs there. Gaira, that was Abraham's service ace. And Molina came out, especially in that latter part of that first set. But what a start para sa San Beda with the rookie, Ryan Abraham, and one of their veterans, Scott Molina, coming out of that 5-set loss to EAC last Friday. Can you try?
You can see that San Beda in the first set had a lot more variations, and also a lot of spikers in their team contributed.
Senzon going to Abraham, checking it out. And also looking at Pachi activating Castillo. So that goes also give credit to Pachi Senzon, San Beda center, using and varying her weapons. Partida, hindi niya pa masyadong ina-activate si Trisha Paras dito.
Yes, this is true. Although San Beda had more errors than JRU, but also they had more attacks, 17-8. With JRU having one more ace than San Beda and 1 block versus 0.
But of course, attack points, that's a lot. That's a lot more than less than half actually yung attacks lang nitong JRU. And kahit na mas maraming errors yung San Beda, they had more spikes, more attacks here.
Which made up for it.
Correct. Senzon, this time. What did I say earlier? Partida, hindi pa na-activate si Paras.
And then she activates her.
And Paras, that will be her first point. She didn't score in the first set. So now, that's a good sign para sa San Beda because it's not just Castillo, Abraham, or Molina. Paras is getting into play as well. Rose, she has to be more aggressive here in the second set. Castillo adjusted. Rose receives there. Back to Riza. Good first ball by Molina. Castillo. Is that it?
Asking for a check ball, but no, the referee gives it to JRU.
And Coach Ariel will challenge.
For a block touch. But I can see the improvement from San Beda because as I told you, the last time I covered them, they had higher slow and high sets. But right now they have fast and low sets, which the spikers have been really loving.
And you can see the body language as well. I think that's, well, you know this firsthand. Isa yan sa mga tinitingnan na very evident yung body language as you see some JRU Lady Bombers. Ang kasama na rin yan, yung mga smiles, but especially those playing on the floor. Yung kita mo pag nawawala na, pag medyo heavy na yung player, na kita mo it kind of gets to them, but we see the Lady Red Spikers here. All smiles. Look at Kat Molina, sprained ankle and all. She is still going. Then the JRU Lady Bombers.
But you're right about the body language because you have to be composed and you have to, I can say, fake it till you make it, even though you're not feeling it, in order to bring your teammates' morale up as well.
And the bench of San Beda also on your screens. Again, back to JRU. While we wait for this, the challenge, Beda challenging.
For a block touch.
Yep. Coach Ariel. Siya lang yata hindi nakangiti. But, you know, Coach Ariel was smiling earlier. There!
Oh,
yan.
the heart!
Yan yung gusto ko kay Coach Ariel. Actually, nagbigay pa ng energy drink sa akin kanina yan. After the match in the men's.
Energy drink?
Oh,
you don't need it, Andre.
Oo nga,
You
binigyan niya
don't.
nga ako. Ayan, Kasi nag-straight sets sila kanina, panalo sila over JRU sa men's. Kaya sabi niya, Andre, pampaswerte.
You don't need an energy drink, Andre. You have a lot.
Coach Ariel, ayan.
Here we go. This is the challenge.
Block touch. Oh.
It looks.
Oh, yep. Mukhang umano nga sa...
Yes, it was a block touch.
There was a block touch, therefore the challenge is successful.
Now we can see Coach smiling.
Point goes to the Lady Red Spikers. Official score,
Coach can see you.
2-0 in favor of San Beda.
Andre giving his own heart to Coach.
Hindi mapapahard si Coach Ariel. Service error.
Well, to be honest, the challenge took a while. So, medyo nakaka-break din ng momentum.
naman.
It's like a timeout, actually.
Yes. Here's Spring Batara.
Good set from Pachi. Goes out.
Klein Abraham.
Klein is just on fire today. 8 points for Klein Abraham.
Just in the second set.
Again, 12 points for Klein. And that last match against EAC went to 5 sets. Ooh, and an ace for China.
Service ace for Chai Castillo.
You can see that the trajectory of her serve, it was in between. It was lower than the tip of the antenna, and it was fast. Good defense.
Yeah, that was a powerful hit mula kay Rosa Molina.
Nice coverage.
Abraham. That's the thing. Now here's the thing. Abraham is working. Molina is working. So it's difficult now, but props again to Pachi. 9 points, by the way, for Abraham.
Props to that opposite setting. Some people would think you'd bring it to the open spiker, but she brought it back.
That was smart.
To her
That was
opposite.
smart on Pachi's part. Now Niegos being activated, but that will be a point for San Beda. And now JRU down 5. Let's listen to Coach Mia.
Tumupulpin sa gitna. Pabayaan mo, taw-taw na tayo. Doon ka na. Okay? Isa-isa lang naman. Bakit ba? Okay, one good reception. One good play tayo. Okay, isa-isa. Nauunahan lang tayo. Okay, girls. Hindi pwedeng ganyan. Habol na tayo.
Tama na!
Girls, binabato ng mabilis. So, dapat yung wing blockers natin. Nandun na tayo.
And while we just heard Coach Mia calling a timeout and trying to encourage the girls, let's listen to Cyril Sanchez reporting for JRU. Cyril?
Attacking doble cara. We have seen just now how Coach Mia has remained calm under all circumstances. Even if there are errors coming from the JRU Lady Bombers, whether forced or unforced, she just wants to keep the calmness inside the court dahil para sa kanya ang strategy niya ay huwag nang dagdagan ang pressure na pinagdadaanan ng mga girls. Pero huwag daw tayong magpalinlang dahil sa ensayo, ibang Coach Mia raw ang kanilang natutunghayan for the JRU Lady Bombers. But for Coach Mia most especially, it's not the calm after the storm, but rather calm during the storm. Andre and Gyra?
I love that. Calm during the storm.
The storm.
Like I said, it's about the composure. Even though you see that they're struggling, Coach Mia is reminding her players to keep calm.
And I think si Coach Mia yung pinaka-chill na nakilala kong coach as Niegos checks it out. A much-needed point. 4th point pa lamang yan ni Sid and 2nd point pa lang ng JRU here in the 2nd set. Now Riza Rose serving for the Lady Bombers. Good serve, almost an ace. The push. Oh, but net touch. by Ruiz.
Next touch violation, point goes to San Beda.
Niegos contesting that.
First technical timeout, San Beda leads 8-2
Diego
in
still
set number
contesting
2.
it, but first technical timeout here in set number 2. Let's take another quick break. As Sid Diego still talking to our official.
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Is this it? Yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point and victory, one play at a time. Follow our official social media.
Let's go back to last Friday.
Ooh, 5-setter match.
Yep, that was my first 5-setter that day. I mean, that was, hindi ko na mabilang yung pang ilang 5-setter ko. Pero that was one of the 2 5-setters that day. But it could have gone either way, Gyra.
Yeah, it's true. But having you in the panel, sure naman yan. Usually 5-setter match.
Thanks. Lorente the shot. Wow.
Good 1-2 play for Lorente.
1-2 play pero mukhang net touch. Oh, that hurts. Kasi that could have sparked JRU. So attack error. All smiles. Trisha Paras ready to serve. Let's head back to Julia Ong for San Beda.
Ituloy lang ang ipinapakitang disiplina. Dahan-dahanin at huwag mo diliin na ang bola. Maging wise at pag-isipan ang bawat galaw. Yan ang paalala ni Coach Ariel dito sa second set. Grabe talaga itong si Kat Molina despite being hurt. We see her eagerness and pride in her puso, competitiveness, and passion for the game. Ika nyo nga, Andre and Gyra. At isa lang daw ang sagot niya dyan. Syempre, ito daw ay all in for adrenaline. All for now, balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Julia. Yes, good report there on Kat because Molina today already has 8 points for Kat Molina, and there she is. Talagang, and I'm sure ikaw naman, Gyra, kahit ikaw during, you know, when your adrenaline is still there and you still want to play.
Yes.
Because you'll feel helpless. Ow, that was a good, quick tutayag.
Sometimes, even though you're injured, like, you just want to cry it out and get back on the court. That was a good set and also a good hit from San Beda.
Lady Red Spikers looking good ahead here by 8. And an ace!
Service ace!
For Abraham. Now 10 points.
Wow.
Jinx, sabay tayo. 10. Wow.
Really amazed.
Yep. Looking good here. Laurente needs to activate more weapons. And she does activate Niegos. Tenson goes to Molina. Ball is still alive. Free ball.
Scrambling there for JRU.
They have to go back on defense.
Good save.
A good save by Rose. Laurente goes through. Hasareno. That's, sorry, attack error, not over. Kasi sayang eh.
Yes,
ganda
it
na ng
was.
pag-save, ganda na ng rally. And then, again,
I think she was a little rattled here, wanting to go to the down the line because Pachi was already there for the cross court.
Nakita nga single coverage siya. Joust. Niegos. Free ball. San Beda. One hand. Pachi tried a one-hand set to Taya.
But it was a little too high.
Yeah.
Off timing for the both of them.
Point goes to JRU.
Yes, medyo nalunod si Tayag.
Gustong abutin ni Tayag. Di na naabot. 9-point lead. Drop ball, Senzon. But Niegos is there. Chance ball, San Beda, Senzon. And that time, that time. Take 2.
There you can see Pachi set. And Tayag loving it.
That was Marian Tayag adding where she is called. 19 years old. She's actually turning 20 this month. And Batara.
That is what we should see from JRU, to have more good receptions. Because earlier, early on in this match, they've been giving more free balls. And they couldn't make any set plays.
Batara gets her first point. She had 9 that last match against Mapua. Good serve from Hazareno. Now Castillo. Now JRU get a chance to set. Laurente.
To the donut hole.
And that was a good, I rarely see kasi, di ba, I say May Ruiz is a heavy hitter.
Yes.
And May, with that off speed, tinan mo, iniba niya yung palo niya eh.
Yeah, as you can see there, Sun Beda, umatras na silang lahat because they know
alam
how much of
nila
a heavy hitter she is.
Kahit sila nagulat, ako din nagulat. Sabi ko, oh.
Kasi pag pumapalo siya talagang very powerful eh.
And how about this combination now of Tayag and Senzon right on the same page. Kanina nagkaroon sila ng
miscommunication.
That time, pero dalawang sunod na yan. Marian Tayag. Now she is at the service line. Alonia with the first ball. Laurente goes to Batara.
Backline.
Yep. Oh.
This is what I've noticed from JRU as well, that butas palagi yung gitna, yung donut hole nila. As you can see, palaging nag-aatrasan. And, well, ina-attemptan din naman ng libero.
10-point lead now for Sun Beda. Second technical timeout. JRU has to talk about a lot of things. We'll be right back.
May gusto ka bang pag-usapan? May nais ka bang malaman? Kailangan mo ba ng kausap?
At some point, life has to go on.
O kahit kachismisan?
Once you lose your respect for a person, yung love never mo na siya mababalik.
If you measure 3.67 inches or less, then that's a micropenis.
Do you really have to go through all these roles before you focus on yourself?
Kapuso, kahit ano pa yan, i-share mo lang. Kasama si Dr. Ana Tuazon. Nasaan ka man, nandito kami. Makikinig at makikipagkwentuhan.
Email us
At 7 and Chai cramped up last match against EAC, that 5-setter. As I said, Gaira, she didn't play in that 5th set because it was just too painful for her. Minsan talaga kasi pag talon mo, dun mo mararamdaman eh.
Well, as an athlete, like, sometimes the adrenaline nga, like you said, you don't really notice how you feel anymore and how you play. So sometimes,
pero pag nanigas kasi yan,
dun nadadali.
Ma-immobilize ka na eh. Yung sprain ankle, hindi mo siguro kahit masakit na talaga namamaga. Oh, but a service
I think
error.
That's
receiving error there. For
miscommunication. Pachi wanted Paras to get it, but Paras thought the open spiker, Castillo, would get it, would hit it, send it over.
5 excellent sets for Inday today.
Oh!
And an ace. But I think, Molina thought, nandun sa likod niya si Abraham. Ayan, tingnan mo, makikita mo eh.
Saying sorry to her teammates.
Substitution for Sun Beda, number 8.
Ayan, tinignan niya. As Laurente gets that service ace. Now Senzon will take a breather. And in is Binondo, Sun Beda's backup setter, 5'5", 19 years old, a rookie, Yana Binondo. Yana sets up China close to the net. Alonia says, that's mine. Then Rose, get a time. Free ball. Gregorio, ibabalik si JRU. Up. Alonia says, wait a minute. I'll set up Riza. Check out. Oh, but that...
Good block from Paras.
Woo. That's it? Oh, that is it. Kill block for Trisha. Spectacular block. 3 points now for Trisha Paras.
Good timing too. She really put her right hand inside.
No, Trisha. Looking at us here.
Wondering what he'd say. Oh, that's a double violation from the setter of Sun Beda.
Double contact violation. Point goes to JRU.
Yes, we can see that that was clearly a double violation.
Abraham, Chaus, Rose. Laurente saves it. Now Rose, pass it over. Gregorio. Paras!
Good connection.
And Trisha is feeling it. She now has 4 points.
Papogi.
Papogi si Trisha. You know she's enjoying.
Yes.
Yun yung mga loaded hits ni Ruiz pero naiangat. Back to Ruiz. Kita mo, kinakargahan na si Ruiz ngayon. Rose on the other side. And now, this is JRU when they're deadly. Riza Rose being reactivated. This is her 3rd point though for Rose. And Rose is coming off that 23-point game.
That was such a clean down the line hit. Good serve. Sent to the open.
Molina. Gregorio is there. Cover. Abraham. Good cover by Paraso.
And good blockings from JRU.
Yep.
Point for JRU.
They're still down here by 6, but you can see a little fight in the JRU Lady Bombers as Rose ready to serve. So ito na. Lumalaban yung JRU. Again, Rose, as I said, last game, 23 points. Today, just 3 points. Paras again! Now, Trisha, 5 points for Trisha, and she is ready to serve.
That's what you need from a captain, giving energy to her teammates.
Powerful serve from Trisha. Ruiz. Abraham. Oh, good save by Alonia. Molina. Oh, return to center. Good rally. Laurente. Diegos. Good save. By Asareno now to Ruiz.
May Ruiz.
5 points for May.
Substitution for JRU, number 9, May Ruiz out.
Oh, look at that. One hand dig by Ruiz.
A good save also from Alonia.
And here's Danica, service specialist. She hasn't converted an ace yet.
But you do know, just a little trivia.
Go ahead.
A service specialist, they don't really go for the aces. Although they could be heavy servers, they're usually utilized for their defense when coming in.
Point goes to JRU.
Okay, I didn't know that. Kasi alam ko service specialist, kailangan in-expect ko lagi ace.
But they are the go-to because magaganda ang services nila.
Lalo na pag endgame, yung kailangan mo talaga ng point of the service, di ba?
But they should really be good at defense also.
Abraham.
Good up.
Good hit.
Molina. Good angle.
That was too close to go out, but Kat Molina, 10 points now.
Substitution for San Beda, number 18. Yana Binondo out, number 8.
Binondo
Pachi
goes back to the San Beda bench. Back in is Pachi up front. Abraham, 12 points of 8 attacks, a kill block, and 3 aces.
Service out, point goes
Medyo
to
may
JRU.
gigil na from Abraham.
Coach Mia down 5, preventing San Beda to be up 2 sets to none because then you'll be in a deep, deep hole. Here's Niegos.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to come back from a 2-set deficit. Good joust from Pachi. Screaming at her
Look at Pachi.
after.
Look at Senzon. Tingnan mo. Tuwa siya kasi bihira yan na makita mo. Mula kay Senzon yung manalo siya ng joust. Ayan, tingnan mo ha.
Number 1, Chance
At sabay pa sila ni Hazareno. At yung talon ni Hazareno, mataas yung elevation niya. Si Pachi, kapiso lang yung talon eh. No, but we love Pachi, I'm sure.
But actually, Pachi was my teammate during high school.
Really? Mataas yung talon niya?
Well, she's improved a lot.
Yeah.
Given that she's now here in
she's been a setter. Oh.
She's been here in the NCAA. I've seen her growth and she has improved a lot.
Over. Oh, nakalusot kay Tayag.
Point goes to JRU.
I think Tayag hit it baon pero on their side of the court. It was too far inside their side already.
Napangiti nga din si Tayag.
She wasn't sure actually if it went over. But it was a good attempt from her.
16 serving 21. Castillo. At ni Hazareno. Laurente. Rose. Out.
Too wide.
Ball out, point goes to San Beda.
And Coach Mia will talk things over because San
Time
Beda
out,
3 points
JRU.
away from being up 2 sets to none.
San Beda leads 22-16 in set number 2.
Pag-akit mo, diba, alam mong alanganin ka na. So, make sure, alam mo yung court natin, diba? Huwag mo papasok. Papalo yung malakas sa labas. Diba? Presence of mind tayo. Okay? Tapos, depensa tayo. Kailangan natin dumipensa. Hindi tayo uusad kung hindi tayo dumipensa. Okay? Alert tayo. Aware sa nangyayari. Tingin lagi, Jen, ha? Tingin lagi. Sa bola tayo.
That was a good timeout from Coach Mia. Sinabi niya na we should be always alert and aware. Kasi nga, earlier, medyo alanganin na yung set sa kanya and nilakasan niya pa. So, Coach Mia reminding her girls that know the dimensions of the court and just put it over and also go back to step 1, to the basics. One good defense, one good receive in order to move forward.
And that was a good receive. See, that was a great first ball. Alonia, good pass to Laurente. She was able to set up. I believe that was Rose with a kill. And now Ruiz is back in, along with Rossi up front and the rookie Jen Silverio. 19-year-old 5'9" middle blocker is also up front for JRU. Senzon. That was too easy.
That was a good quick set. Good timing from Paras also. It wasn't a quick set, it was a B quick.
Trisha now 6 points. 1, 2. Toss. Ruiz. Binawian naman.
May Ruiz.
She went in between the blockers because she saw that gap getting that point.
There's Jen Silverio. Didn't play in the last match. Good serve. Senzon.
That was a 4-touch violation for San Beda. Paras.
Contact violation. Point goes
The hit
to
from
JRU.
Paras did not go over.
JRU is still alive
Serving
here.
now for JRU number 1.
Their
Jen
heartbeat
Silverio.
still going. Good serve again from Silverio. Back set.
Opposite setting.
Oh, good save by Rose. Laurente goes to May Ruiz. Down the line. It's good for May.
And JRU is still very much alive.
Very much so. 7 points now for May. Now Coach Ariel's turn to call for time.
Kalaban yan. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, at tinatungtong ng 25, huwag kayo mag-relax. Alas yung score nila, kayo nanggaling sa inyo. Bakit kailangan nyo ibigay ng score sa kabila? Ay, naku po. Walang kaibigan dito. Pagka maglaro, paglabanan yung pride nyo. Pride ng eskwelahan, hindi yung pagkakaibigan.
Nagtitiwala ako sa'yo, te. Ha? Kaya mo yan.
What Coach said, fight ng eskwelahan, hindi ng kaibigan. Reminding his players not to get too comfortable and too complacent here on his timeout. Which is true because they were up 23-19 earlier, I think.
Yeah. They had a 6-point lead earlier.
Yes, you can't be too complacent until the set is over.
Silverio, another good serve, the rookie. Oh, and Abraham denied. And JRU on a run here.
Violation. Point goes to JRU.
4-0 spurt by the Lady Bombers. And let's listen to the referee having a chat with Patches and Chay Castillo. I don't know what di natin masyado nasagap yun. Pero tinawag talaga ni ref si China. Senzon goes to China.
Good save.
Kinuha pa.
But no, even though it
pero out na eh.
Yes, it went outside of the antenna.
Yeah, but ang china-challenge nga, let's listen to Niegos.
Wala ba tayo violation kasi pa-outside pa lang yung bola. Outside na nga yung bola kaso kinuha niya eh. Di ba? So, interference.
Saan ba galing? Sa labas?
Oo, sa labas. Palabas na yung bola. Sabi mo, interference. Hindi dumaan sa ibabaw ng antena. Interference lang tawag mo. Doon sa, dito sa JRU, ha?
Bali, JRU tayo mag-award.
JRU ang bola.
Oh, okay.
Yun nga. Kasi, di ba, mag-out.
Yes.
Mag-out na dapat. If I think it was Abraham na kinuha pa yung bola. Yun yung ina-explain sa atin.
Although it was supposed to be...
Ito, tingnan natin na. Oh, mag-out na yan eh. Pag mag-out na yan. Ayun, kinuha pa ni Abraham. Oh. Kaya interference, yun yung sinasabi ng ating referee. Let's take a look from a different angle.
It's because the JRU could still have gotten the ball. See, there was still a chance kung sa labas din pinadaan yung bola. Pero kinuha na ni Abraham. That's why
Point
it was
goes to
against.
San Beda now at set point.
But point for San Beda.
Oh.
Bakit?
I'm not sure.
Kahit ako naguluhan. Pero okay, play resume. San Beda now at set point. They can go up 2 sets to none. And they do.
Service
We'll
ace.
double check. We will have to double check.
End of set number 2.
We'll ask the referees later on. But San Beda now up 2 sets to none. They take the second set 25 to 21, as you can see. Can they finish things off in straight sets? Well, we don't know yet. Maraming salamat. Just tune in only here to GTV. We'll be right back.
May gusto ka bang pag-usapan? May nais ka bang malaman? Kailangan mo ba ng kausap?
At some point, life has to go on.
O kahit kachismisan?
Once you lose your respect for a person, yung love never mo na siya mababalik.
If you measure 3.67 inches or less, then that's a micropenis.
Do you really have to go through all these rules before you focus on yourself?
Kapuso, kahit ano pa yan, i-share mo lang. Kasama si Dr. Ana Tuazon. Nasaan ka man, nandito kami. Makikinig at makikipagkwentuhan.
Email us at sharekolang@gmanews.tv.
Dahil sa buhay, lamang ang may karamay. #ShareKolang. Stay updated with Nelson Canlas.
Nabasted ka na ba? No. Oh, ako with confidence ha.
The online source for anything showbiz.
Teka muna Ray ha, meron akong...
Let's take a look at the highlights from the second set. JRU fighting and heart na heart si Coach Ariel. So, nilagay pa sa ulo eh. San Beda now up 2 sets to none. Gyra, JRU had some spots. They had chances there to come back. They had some aces. Perfect example there from Laurente. But Paras was active in set 2. Rose also coming to life. May Ruiz with her signature loaded hits. Back-to-back for May. China Castillo also had some aces to end set number 2 as we take a look at the numbers. Ito medyo mas dikit tayo dito. JRU just short by 3 plus 3 ang San Beda sa attacks, errors. Medyo identical, kill blocks, ganun din. Lumamang lang dito sa aces din. Plus 2, 3 aces, 3 very big aces for San Beda.
Well, San Beda really had good aces, good services all throughout that set because they've been serving fast and low. So the trajectory of the ball, it's harder to get.
Magandang hapon po muli sa lahat ng nakatutok ngayon. Ano oras na ba? 1 o'clock. So, tapos na ang lunchtime sa mga kapuso natin, Andre Felix, kasama si Gyra Baroga. Another full day of volleyball here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. We have 2 games, well, 1 game on hand now, 2 more games coming up later on. Perpetual Lady Altas 3-1 taking on the still winless 0-4 San Sebastian Lady Stags. And then the Altas, the men's division, will face the Stags of San Sebastian also for the final game this Sunday. Thank you all for tuning in. Marami pong salamat mga kapuso. For enjoying as well. Ang dami nag-enjoy naman si Volleyball Gaira because puro 5 sets eh.
Puro ikaw nagko-cover eh.
I didn't say that. I said puro 5 sets eh.
Because we have a running joke here that whenever Andre is the one on the panel, it would always be a 5-setter match.
Saka 3 ba ako? 4 or 5 sets last week. 3, 4 eh, no? Sama mo yung kahapon pa eh. So 4 ako na 5 sets. Grabe.
That's a good set from Abraham. A good spike from Abraham. But JRU should take note that she is a left-handed spiker.
Yes.
So they should adjust their blockings to her strength. Medyo kasi itong JRU, they're protecting their cross-court. Too much of their cross-court. But what Abraham has been doing since the first set, she's been going down the line. That's why her spikes have been going off the block. It's because JRU hasn't been adjusting to her.
Good point. Niegos. Yangat nila Kente. Alone niya. Back to Niegos. Adjusting. Oh, good. Pero papalik si JRU. Rose there. Now here's Ruiz. Again, that's the May Ruiz we know. Palo kung palo. Cargado at sigarado. 8
love
points
that.
now for May.
Kasi pag siya ang pumalo, sigurado, patay.
At cargado.
Yes.
Riza Rose. We need more from Riza here if you're JRU. Goes to Molina.
Good adjust from Molina.
Good save by Hazareno. Now Kyla from the back. Senzon. Back to Molina. Oh, that's it.
Yes.
Patawa na pangiti. Natawa si Kat doon eh.
Medyo nalunod nga siya doon eh. And flat ball na rin yung bola niya. So she thought it was going out.
Kahit nga si Pachi nag-sorry. San Beda setter Pachi Senzon apologizing to Kat and to Coach Ariel. But still, a point is a point. Now here's Jack Kasugod, the youngest of the siblings of the Kasugod family.
Yes, sister of Genevieve Kasugod.
Correct. Oh! And we've seen, I think that's the third or fourth time that we've seen that quick, being on the same page, Tayag and Senzon, as we see Jack Kasugod still serving here. Jasril, 5'9", 18 years old, a rookie from Bacolod. Oh, and then the veterans connecting on that play in De Laurente to Sid Niegos. Now let's head back courtside to this report from Julia Ong on San Beda.
Good communication daw ang naging rason ng malaking kalamangan ng Lady Red Spikers sa second set. Kaya bukod sa disiplina, ito ay ang mas mahalaga. Kaya ngayon ang paalala ni Coach Ariel sa kanyang kupunan ay kung magkaka-error daw sila ay kalimutan, tibayan pa ang blockings at huwag madiliin ang bola. Makinig at isa puso na kaya ng Lady Red Spikers ang mga paalala? Tapusin na kaya nila ang set na ito para may uwi na ang unang panalo? Yan ang ating aabangan. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Julia. Well, they're in the good spot here, up 2. And also 2 sets to none. And now here's the rookie Klein Abraham. What a great game so far for the lefty. Laurente goes to Niegos. Senzon. There's Tayag. Basang-basa na. And Niegos read that like a book.
And this is what we should see more from JRU is for Niegos, their team captain, to step up. Because, like you said, Shola Alvarez is no longer there.
Dolly Versosa,
is no longer there. So they need a leader inside the court.
Service out, point goes to San Beda.
An error there from Sid, and she apologizes. And again, you know, you're the captain, you lead by example, but of course things like that happen, but a service error can be costly and can haunt you, especially towards the end. You're down 2 sets to none here, and an ace on the other side.
Service ace.
Para kay Kat Molina. Kat now in double figures. 12 points for Kat.
Substitution for JRU. Number 3, Kai Hazareno out. Number 2, Malay Amante in.
Malay Amante checks in for the first time. Here's our fast serve from Kat Molina, her 12th point.
Strong
Amante
serve.
with the first ball. Batara, cross the ball over. Senzon, where to go? Tayag! Nobody home on zone 6.
We can see Pachi Senzon really utilizing her middles
First technical
on the
timeout,
second set and now on the third set.
8-4 in set number
Beda
3.
still up here in the first technical timeout in set number 3, 8-4. High fives all around.
Keep up with non-stop in-court action with GMA Sports. Catch the latest sports news here and round the globe. Be thrilled with conversations about the finest athletes and sports personalities.
Is this it? Yes! And Mamuski with a 1-2 is now down to just 6.
And never miss a beat on the latest hard-court drama. We'll bring you stories behind each point.
Like a rose, indeed, in that last match last Wednesday, first day of March, but it was a loss, but they did prevail there in one set, set number 3, and Riza just 4 points today after that great game last time out, 23 points for Riza. And again, when I posed that question to Coach Mia, Coach, sino yung, well, dapat si Sid kasi siya yung team captain, but Rose also one of, sino dalawa ni Sid kasi grad seniors eh.
Yes.
They're still eligible next as Pachi Senzon, the setter, with a point there for San Beda. So things really going San Beda's way. But again, Riza, as we see Kat Molina now serving, Riza Rose, isa sa mga kumbaga inaasahan ni Coach Mia.
Yes, that's true. She's really a go-to player for Coach Mia.
So far, quiet day para kay Riza Rose today. Just with 4 markers, Senzon goes to Castillo down the line.
Chai Castillo.
Timeout, Coach Mia Tioseco.
Timeout, JRU.
JRU down 6.
Pagkatapos, ano ang ginawa natin? Diba? Ang gagawin lang natin, i-establish tayo sa pattern natin. Huwag tayong mararattle. Pagka papalo sila, tapos palo tayo. Ano bang pinakamadali nyo? Okay? Ba't di tayo makaset up? Isa-isa. Pero,
Let's go! Hey, Usay!
Isa-isa, yun ang sinabi ni Coach Mia. Balikan naman natin ang panig ng JRU with this report from Cyril Sanchez.
Andre and Gaira, nais pa rin patunayan ng JRU Lady Bombers na hindi pa rin daw tapos ang laban. At kanina pinag-uusapan nyo kung sino na ang nagiging point person ng JRU na kailangan mag-step up. At kanina napag-usapan nila at ang kinakausap ni Coach Mia ay si Kayla Hazareno. Kayla Hazareno is now asked to force more language inside the court at hindi lang basta verbal language, kung hindi body language ang nais niyang makita from Kayla Hazareno dahil alam niya that itong body language na ito ang magpo-force ng good receptions. And at this point, Coach Mia believes na kailangan nilang maging alert dahil wala sila at hindi sila uusad kung wala silang depensa. Ang nangyayari daw kasi ay tila pinapanood lang nila ang bola. Balik sa inyo, Andre and Gaira.
This is what I've been telling you earlier about body language, that even though you're not feeling it right now, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it.
Serving for JRU number 2,
As we see that quick attack, quick Batara. 6 serving 10. So JRU's still in this set, although they're down 2 sets now, but they're still in this one. Oh, and an ace!
Service ace!
Malay Amante. Malay did not play that last match. Medyo gumagamit si Coach Mia some weapons. Trying to shake things up here. Malay, another good serve. Castillo. Good up there by Ruiz. Rose. Mina, the toss to Castillo. Laurente, the drop. Senzon, back to China. Malay Amantes there. And look at Laurente running all over the place. Rose. Good rally. Joust.
Good defense on both sides, for both sides.
Oh, but not over. Dun lang sayang.
Point goes to San Beda.
Ring Batara, even she realizes and knows that was her fault. Di nag-over yung kanyang atake. Down 4, JRU.
You can see Coach Mia here on as we can see, she's been telling Batara to hit it higher.
Yeah. Laurente goes to Rose. That was too high.
Too high.
Ball out, point
That
goes
was
to
too
San
high.
Beda.
Too long. And
This is what we should see more from JRU. Like Coach Mia said earlier, the composure, the body language. They should give themselves more energy and confidence.
Laurente, the pass to Rose. Another.
Yes, that's what I've been
High.
saying.
Yeah.
If you're not
Ball
confident
out, point
anymore,
goes to
that's
San Beda.
how your game will translate into.
And the players telling the coaching staff na it was checked out, touch, pero Coach Mia just looking at them. I'm not gonna challenge that.
Coach Mia knows.
Yeah. Malayo talaga yun. Yan with the first ball, the drop
1-2
ball.
play.
Yep. Laurente. Check out. Now San Beda. Oh, point niya. Point for San
Chai
Beda.
Castillo.
China Castillo. 11 points now for China. Marian Tayag still serving for Lady Red Spikers. Laurente goes to Amante from the back. Senzon back to China. Off speed. Ball is still alive. Senzon back to China. That time
Chai
with a powerful
Castillo.
hit. Even to JRU's libero. Derecho yun kay Yan Alonia. Zone 6
Substitution for JRU
amazing
number 8.
spike.
Risa
Kanina in-off
Jose out,
speed
number
niya eh.
11, Danica
At that
Villanueva
time,
in.
talagang tinodo na ni China.
You can see from her backswing talaga na it was gonna be an aggressive spike.
Ruiz, Laurente, Batara.
One
Bring
set,
Batara.
one hand set from Lorente, and JRU's loving it.
Down 7 though, 8 serving 15.
Serving for JRU number 10 is Dai Laurente.
There's one thing that you also want to avoid, syempre yung mas straight sets. Yung pride na lang din eh, di ba? That
Yes.
one set at a time. Senzon, talaga she keeps on going to China, and why not? Why
Chai Castillo.
not?
Second technical timeout. San Beda leads.
Second technical timeout, San Beda ahead here,
number 3.
doubling JRU's score.
This 2023, watch these athletes bring pride and honor to their schools.
Everything to gain, nothing to lose.
Mapa opensa, mapa depensa, and she goes dashing and smashing on that play.
Kailangan din ang championship experience.
And with bigger halftime performances.
Kim Perez, Sparkle GMA artist and also cast member of Hearts on Ice. Kim will be performing with the PhD dancers. That will be in just a bit if San Beda takes care of business. Well, still a long way to go. JRU is still in this third set, but if it's a 3-set match, then Kim will be performing right after. Then game on with the boys. Martin and Anton. No.
Still
Hinabol pa
alive.
ni Amante. Castillo. Wow.
That was a good drop ball. She saw that all the players went back to get her strong hit, and then she just went for a drop ball.
China now at 14. Grabe naman yun. That was smart on China. 14 points, 2 points away from that output last match. And China, even with a cramped leg and all.
But you can see from San Beda also, they have very balanced scores from each spiker. Abraham with 13, Castillo with 14, Paras 6, Tayag 6, and Molina 11. The defense. Oh, that's an overreaching violation.
Overreaching
for
violation.
Kasugod.
Point goes to JRU.
We can see Coach Roger and Coach Okumu here.
Coach Godfrey Okumu, consultant for San Beda. Parang seryoso ang usapan. Look at Coach Roger. Like,
always so animated.
Sana na mic up. Yun ang gusto kong mic up conversation.
Nice set.
Zone goes to Abraham.
Referee calls a double violation
Point goes to JRU.
on Gregorio. Medyo nag-alanganin nga siya doon. It clearly was a double violation. Sends on to Castillo. Still alive.
Still alive. Chance ball.
Abraham.
And that is
too strong.
Yep.
Ball out. Point goes to JRU.
What Abraham should do, I guess, she's been doing a good job in this game, but she should have more variations in her spikes because she's been going down the line all throughout the game. Set by Senzon.
Laurente.
Still alive.
Senzon. The pass against China. And China's just on fire here.
Castillo.
She saw the opening for the down the line target. A little too strong though.
Service out
for Castillo.
Point goes to JRU.
Have an 18-13.
So Jerry's still in this one here. As Danica Villanueva, service specialist still at the service line. Good serve. Senzon. Abraham. Alonia with the first. And now here's Ruiz. And she's being checked now. Naabangan na siya and making sure hindi to check out. Block point for San Beda. Our spectacular block. Paras and Abraham, and that point will be credited to Klein Abraham, who now has 14 points.
You could actually see there that Abraham was medyo kulang siya ng sidestep, pero she angled her hand.
Yeah. Siyempre, she will learn in time. Joust. Oh. Okay, continues. Chance ball, JRU. Laurente, titago si Ruiz. Senzon to Molina.
Niegos answers with her own block kill.
Niegos. Ampante, that's Niegos with a kill block. Good afternoon to all our viewers, by the way. Si Ate Jen Olimba, yung taga-bantay ng aso. Yeah, si Ate Jen. Thank you. Nanunod. Shout out now. Senzon, back sets. Abraham down the line.
9 Abraham.
15 now for the lefty rookie. She is ready to serve here.
Timeout, JRU.
And Coach Mia calls for time.
natin yung movement. Okay? Girls, kapit tayo ha. Isa-isa, isa-isa. Okay? Ano muna? May tao doon. Kaliwete yun. Okay? Girls, tara ha. Lagay natin to. Isa-isa. Isa-isa. Let's go. Hey, Husay! Isan!
Klein Abraham. What a game for this kid. Again, Klein, just 20 years old, 5'6", rookie, lefty, opposite, and she is just showing us that, you know, she's also a player. What a good rookie class we're having, by the way, this season. There's Roxy De La Cruz of Mapua. There's Shai Filipon of Perpetual.
Attack error, point goes to San Beda.
But there could still be a lot of things that could happen in this game. And we haven't reached the 25th point, so if JRU gets back to their more confident way of playing, baka makahabol pa sila.
Tossed by Laurente to Niegos. And a point for JRU. They're still in this one.
What's good about Niegos also is she's a middle blocker,
yes,
but she can hit from the open, from the opposite, from the back line. She's
very
a
versatile.
player.
Yep,
yes,
yep, very
she has so much things she can do.
Saved by Senzon. Molina, inangat ni Hazareno. They'll go to Kai. Kyla wasn't able to convert. Molina. Oh, and that one's in. That cost JRU. Zone 6. Perfect target para kay Kat.
But a very good save from Gregorio. One-hand save.
12 points for Kat. And look at the Negos ng hinayang talaga doon. Good receive by Danica. And Batara. So unti-unti. They're saying you could tell, you could read their lips and say one at a time, one play at a time. Kyla Hazareno. 9 points for Kai. Now Abraham from the back row. Oh, that's outside. Para kay Kring. No check.
Kring Batara.
Lorente and Batara talking now. Asking for one more ball para makabawi.
Good serve. Yanya Nalonia. Service received. Villanueva.
Oh, to the net.
Attack error point goes to San Beda.
It's been that kind of a match para sa JRU.
San Beda, number 5, Chad Castillo out. Number 14, Max Tayag in.
Max Tayag.
And for JRU, number 11, Dan Villanueva out. Number
Danica
8,
Villanueva is out. Riza Rose back up front for JRU. But San Beda already at match point. So 8 match points kailangan dito ng JRU.
Wow, Max Tayag is in on the front line, but here in our paper, she was in the barrel.
Yung sabi ni Coach Ariel. Rose.
Good coverage.
Yep, free ball. And they close it out. Senzon. And that's it. And what a way to come in. Max Tayag. Sabi ni Coach Ariel, nag-start yan as libero 1 point early on the season, but Max coming in and getting that cherry on top.
Libero, spiker, no problem for her. She's gonna do her best and get that point.
And look at her getting the push and may mga batok pa.
Getting bullied.
She gets a winning foot, and that's what she gets. 22-25, 21-25, and 16-25, all in favor of the San Beda Lady Red Spikers. Finally barges into the win column as we hear their school hymn. And thank you, Gaira Baroga. No 5 sets for me. Congratulations to the San Beda Lady Red Spikers as we listen to their school hymn. Look at her face.
She was really shocked.
Good choice, Gaira, for giving it to the rookie. Congratulations to Kleiner Ross, or Klein Abraham, 5'6", 20 years old, the rookie.
She's so
She can't- she's just a shy kid. Even she can't believe she's hiding from the cameras. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Homegrown din yan eh. Galing sa
That's
Beda sa
true.
Rizal High School. So let's take a look. Match summary. Well, it was pretty much dominated by San Beda here. Plus 19 in attacks. And in digs even, plus 14. Pretty much everything going their way. Except the blocks. Mas marami lang na kill blocks
But
in JRU.
you can see the attacks here, 46. That's why I was having a hard time choosing between Abraham and Pachi Senzon, because Pachi Senzon really had balanced the attacks of her spikers. And San Beda really doing well with 46 attacks versus JRU's 27.
16 excellent sets for Pachi. So also, kumbaga, consolation.
If
Pachi.
we could choose two
Dapat
player of the
pwede.
games, pwede ba?
Oo,
Dalawa na.
Oo, pag ako, kasama mo pilit. But thank you to you, Gaira. And let's take a look at our spike of the game. And it's China. Also, China Castillo. Props to China. Today also delivering 15 points for China. Kat Molina had also good game. Solid 12 points. So all around solid performance all around for San Beda for their first win as JRU drops to 0-5. Up next, Kapuso artist Sparkle, artist Kim Perez, also member of Hearts on Ice, where he will be performing with the PhD dancers. And then the boys, the trio of Martin Javier, Anton Rojas, and Martin Antonio for Game On. Coming up, it will be a great conversation for sure. Talking about juniors basketball as well. Tomorrow will be the start of the Final Four in the juniors. Meanwhile, Perpetual Lady Altas 3-1 will face the San Sebastian Lady Stags 0-4. Gaira, thank you so much for breaking my curse.
Thank you. Ako lang talaga nakaka-break ng
parehong
5-setter
straight set sa'yo,
match
no?
mo.
Maraming salamat sa'yo. Our director, Alberto Ramos. Ayos din ah. And Malang Mark Morados breaking our 5-set curse here. 2 straight sets matches early on. San Beda, great day, winning in the men's and the women's in straight sets. Romel Narciso, our floor director. Thank you. I'm Andre Felix for Gaira Baroga, for Cyril Sanchez reporting for JRU, Julia Ong for San Beda. Enjoy. 2 down, 2 more to go. Game on and a performer. What more to ask for? You're watching your NCAA Season 98 Volleyball live on GTV. Happy Sunday. Stay safe. God bless.